Hello and welcome to a new timeless video. Today we are cooking. We are cooking pretty hard. This is a new combo deck in timeless. So there has been versions of this kind of shell in modern, but I think this deck is really not that known and I have never seen it in timeless. So I thought I wanted to explore this because it's actually a very good deck, and I would say it's probably could become like tier 2 or something like that, even tier 1. So what are we doing here? So this deck is a 2-card combo, okay? It's very similar in playstyle, a bit like the old Splinter Twin. So this deck essentially uses Altar of Dementia and Lamplight Phoenix to mill first yourself. You don't have to mill your whole deck usually, but you know, enough so you can keep going, and then you use the Dementia to mill the opposing deck, and the opponent dies because it doesn't have any card in library. And you achieve this because this Lamplight Phoenix has an ability called Collect Evidence 4, so it keeps coming back and back and back and back again as long as you have enough evidence to collect. And the thing is, obviously, it's not that easy as just putting these 2 cards in any deck and comboing off. So you have to construct this deck in a very specific way, so that essentially you have enough mana value so that you can first mill yourself and then mill your opponents. You have to have a ton of mana value. So in normal circumstances, you know, if you don't have like this vast array of cards that Timeless has, it's kind of difficult to build this kind of deck because, you know, if you play high mana value cards, you're going to get stomped by anything, aggro, anything. But in Timeless, we have a lot of ways of cheating in mana cost. And obviously, the main ones here are, for example, Fury, the Lorien Revealed, Dig Through Time, also the Oliphants, all these things that, for example, this is very useful against aggro, and it's also an evidence for. And this also gets you lands, because an important thing in this deck is you cannot play many lands. We actually only play 7, but then you will play a ton of cards that get us lands. So in total we have like maybe 20 something, and also a lot of double face model cards such as Seagate Restoration and Sink into Stupor. So, and even some Shadow School Smashing. The only real like low mana value cards are Brainstorm, and then this package here, which I think it has become quite popular, and I think it's a very strong package to play the 4 Archaeologies, 4 Thunder Trap, and then the Flare of Denials. And the reason I've included this package in this deck is because it really comes together that these cards get you the Altar of Dementia, but they also get you, for example, almost anything else, because you play so many lands. It's very hard to miss with these cards. They also get you, for example, Incubations, they get you Sink into Stupor, and they're really good. So, and the only cards left to explain are Incubation, which is one of the things that almost tied the deck together. This is a really important card here because it costs 4 mana, so it's perfect to revive the Lamplight Phoenix, and also helps you find the Phoenixes, because otherwise you have these cards to find your Altar of Dementia, but you don't have any kind of tutor to find the Phoenixes. And then it also works in a way that you can find the Incubation with the Archaeologist and then find the Phoenix thanks to the Incubation. So everything is kind of very synergistic in this deck. And the final piece of the puzzle, and I think this deck honestly wouldn't be viable until like 3 days ago when Duskmorn Alchemy came out, because I was always missing kind of a cheap removal spell, such as, for example, in Modern something called Dead Gone, which actually this card cost 4 mana in terms of, you know, reviving the Lamplight Phoenix, but in reality it just costs 1 mana. It's a 1 mana deal 2 damage, and obviously, you know, it's not amazing, like it only deals 2 damage to a creature, but this is so important against all the aggro decks to be able to kill a turn 1 Guide of Souls, turn 1 Ragavan, turn 1 anything. You know, this is really important. So I think this is the thing that ties the room together, because only with Furies it's kind of tough, you know, to beat those turn 1 creatures, because you don't really want to spend a Fury just for that. So this is great addition. I think this card single-handedly makes this deck viable, which is weird and awesome. And then this deck is quite long because this deck has a lot of little different kind of synergies and strange things. This deck is not only a combo deck, but it is also kind of it has a plan B. It's not as good, and you don't usually do it, but it has a plan B of attacking with creatures. And so you can, you know, just cast your Phoenixes, and these are like really, really hard to kill if the opponent doesn't have exile effects. You can cast your Furies and attack, you can cast even your Oliphant sometimes. And then there's another secret mode, which is this Unsavory Kitchen, which is whenever a source you deal non-combat damage to a creature, one of creature cards in your hand gets +2/+0 and gains haste. And this actually comes into play quite a lot because you, for example, imagine you have one of these creatures, or even better, a Fury in hand, and then you actually evoke a Fury, and then you deal like 4 damage divided with 2 creatures. So your creatures will get +8/+0 and haste because it has hit 4 times, so it triggers independently, and this is perpetually. So for example, if you have a Phoenix, it can become like a huge Phoenix, like an, I don't know, an 8/3 Phoenix or whatever, and it keeps coming back, and it's like super hard to deal, and you can kill him with a Phoenix. It also has haste with this ability. And I also have sometimes killed opponents with a giant, for example, like a 9/3 Fury with double strike, so you just attack with haste and then hit them for 18. So it is rare. You usually almost always win with the combo because it's very easy to assemble. It's 2-card combo. Like Show and Tell, it's a little bit less consistent, but it's still a 2-card combo. But you have this plan B of attacking with your creatures pumped up with Unsavory Kitchen. So this is the deck. Yeah, it's a very, I think, different deck. I really like that this is a completely different archetype for Timeless. And yeah, that's why the Dech Tech was so long. But I hope you kind of understood the concept, and now hopefully you can enjoy the games. So yeah, let's get on to them and see how it goes. Okay, so this hand is good enough because we have an Oliphant, so yeah, let's keep. And I'm looking for some altars, which we may find thanks to this. Some extra lands would be nice. We can find lands with incubation, with extra Oliphants. Okay, you never want to see turn one ritual into Necro. One of the most disgusting starts in time. It's really, really common though. Okay. I'll make him discard before I fetch, because he may think I'm the Belcher, like for sure. Oh, I think I have to do this now. So, getting my... I think I'll get a Steam Vents here. Weird deck. I think it has like Reanimate, but Reanimate Necro is kind of a normal. Archaeologist. Okay. We find an altar, so as much as I like Flare, I wanna keep this. He may Thoughtseize me, and that will be annoying, but definitely taking the altar here. If we resolve the altar, we should be like very favored because we have 3 Phoenixes here. So no Thoughtseize, please, one time. Plow. No Thoughtseize, please. Okay, seems like no Thoughtseize. A red land will be like the icing on the cake here. Okay. So it seems like we're resolving the altar. Good. Ooh, that's also really good, because now we can actually make our Landra. So like, pretty clear turn. Yeah, this is really good. Get our steam vents, play altar, and like in theory just win next turn. Like, unless he has like yeah, the only way is like ephemerate into like grief into triple like double ephemerate. That could be something. Solitude, okay. If I'm not mistaken, I think I'm pretty sure the combo is immune to Solitude because you can keep sacking the Lamplight in response. So I'm really happy that he's spending this. Like, this is great. It's less chance of a grief, you know. It also makes sense because he wants to draw more cards here, but like he has Plow, he has. We have like 3 ways of reviving the Phoenix, and we have more Phoenixes, obviously. Let's see here. And it will be easier to mill him, obviously. He's drawn so many cards, that's insane. Okay, let's see. Let's prepare our hand to click a lot. I wish there was like a way to like automate this in some kind of infinite way. I know MTGO is like the same, so alright, let's do this. Lamplight Phoenix, my friend, are you gonna plow this? I'm sure you will plow this, but the thing is, I don't think it's plowable now because, you know, it's like, I don't know like the exact rules, but it's like a state-based effect where you sacrifice it and it's already in the graveyard. So, like, I can keep doing this, so I don't think it can be stopped, honestly. Because if he plows, I sack, and if I sack, he cannot do it. So, we'll see. Because I'm sure he has plow. Like, I'm almost 100% sure. I don't think he can win. Yeah. Let's do this. Man, this deck is so cool. It is annoying to combo. That is, it is very cool. Okay. Again, I will not mill my whole deck since he's drawn so many cards already. So. Continue. Yeah. GG! Woof! There you go. So this hand is, yeah, definitely keepable. Just play the tap land turn 1. Another Lorien. We don't have an Oliphant, so I don't think it's necessary. Next turn, let's see. If he plays a creature, I'll just Oliphant. Yeah, so I think. Oh, yeah, I'll definitely Oliphant and kill it. So it's great. This is where the Crude Albator shines. Just 1 mana removal, which actually costs 4, so it's pretty nice. And now we are obviously digging for our little combo here. Okay, I can do. Okay. Alright. That's pretty good. So I will incubation. I'll get a fury. I will not use it. Okay. Should we actually fury? Okay, I think I'll actually use fury. Okay, let's. Could wait next turn, but I think it's fine. Let's just keep up the pressure before it grows too large here. And we may be able to dig soon, because we're still missing a lot of pieces, obviously. I think I will counter mostly any creature here, especially this one, for sure. And I think I'll probably hold up Flare, and yeah, definitely holding Flare here. And just with the ability to dig too. So let's play a little bit control-ish here, because we're kind of a weird combo control deck. Yeah, definitely countering this. May have Bowie. Rakdos, okay. Doesn't have Bowmaster's mana, so I do think we should actually dig first. So the bad thing here is we must exile like almost all of our yards, so let's just leave the highest mana value here. Like, doesn't really matter. Let's dig main phase. Try to find a land, and should we find incubation maybe? Maybe a thunder trap? Yeah, let's get a thunder trap. So the denial is better. I'm looking for altar here. Okay. So now we're just missing the Phoenix. And we have another counter spell here. Yeah, not blocking here. Okay, that's also really good. So let us incubation first. We do find the Lamplight, so we have both parts of the combo. We cannot combo this turn, and I'm a bit afraid of Leyline Binding. But he can also Leyline like the same turn. We have a counter spell. I mean, I'm pretty sure he has Leyline, so could play Phoenix. What is better to? I think let's play. Man, this is kind of close. Let's play the Leyline because Phoenix is actually like a pretty decent threat if he cannot exile it. Like it just keeps coming back. So I will try and protect it with my life, with my flare. So has Bowmasters. I will brainstorm in response because I was really waiting for that. Oh, he may have stab. Has stab, but I'm really happy that he spent on that. I guess it makes sense because it was just a force spike, but okay, now we're looking like really good because we have protection and we have the combo, so should be ready to roll here. Yep, not blocking. I'm not in range of flames, so yeah, I think this is GG, man. Very nice, very nice. Altar, so yeah. G fucking G. Please concede. They won't concede, like they never do. I think he actually does have leyline, so good thing we have the denial here. But like it's a win just because he only has one unknown here. Hello, my friend. Yep. Man, good thing we have that. Let's do our thing here. GG, thanks man for conceding. Man, one land and this keep is just insane. Cannot keep this obviously though. Okay, it's still pretty nice. Since we have a Lamplight already, let's bring this back, I think. Yeah. Camillo, okay. Not necessary to have another Lamplight here. So playing against what seems to be wizards, I think. Let's see. I think he wants to flip this probably. Ugh, frog, not what I want to see. Sync is fine, so let's play this and look for the altar. Because if we find an altar, we're cooking. We do not find an altar. I think I'll get a... so we can find more creatures to dig. Yeah, this frog is going to be a little bit of a problem. But we'll see. I don't really want to block this, so... we could play the Phoenix next turn, like a weird blocker. That could be nice. Because it comes back... oh no, you need 4 items to collect. Okay.
This is not just a battle of arms. Respect the library.
Okay, I really don't mind it at all. Okay, so there are several options here. We could play Lamplight, which is a pretty good blocker against Frog. It's also kind of difficult to kill. Still not many things in the yard yet, though. Man. You know what? I think I'll just brainstorm. I'm really digging for some stuff here. Okay, Fajal is good. So I'll put back this and this, I think. And then I'll play a Falaji. And so we get a little bit more stuff in the yard and we... Oh, okay, that's absolutely great. So now we have the combo. Okay, brainstorm. Okay. So we cannot combo next turn, but... we can combo the other one, and we have some nice protection here, so... Ideally, I want to find like more of this, so I can have double flare for when we combo. The frog is extremely annoying, obviously. It's a lot of pressure. I cannot really block. I really want this for my flares.
I never forget an
Okay,
exceptional
he
story.
keeps killing the... Like, that's fine, that's okay. Faithless looting, okay. I wonder why he's playing Faithless Looting in this kind of deck, since it's card disadvantage. Okay, that's kind of nice. Problem is we don't have any blue creatures now. We're getting hit with this. I think I really have to go for... I really want to find another kind of these good creatures. Fury's fine. Could try and bait something. Let's Lorien. I really need him to tap out at some point. Okay, dig through time is excellent because it's a really good kind of bait. Okay. So let's see next turn what we will do. Very complicated game. Next turn I may have to kind of sacrifice my Phoenix into the... really don't like that at all. Yuck! Man, please tap out. Tap out. I think he has a counter spell, so he does not. Okay. GG. Man, Unless he has, he could have Flare of Denial too. That's something he could have, so. See if he has the Flare. Ooh, or a Pierce. So if, in case he has a Pierce, definitely I'll play this first. Hopefully no Pierce. And let's play this. And I don't know, man. I mean, looks good. Looks good to me. Man, this game was hard with the frog. But, I mean, the fact that you can just combo with 2 cards in the same turn is like really, really good. It's like Splinter Twin, you know? Like, obviously there is, you know, show and tell in this format, but I like that this deck you can play a little bit more kind of tempo-ish, and you have a plan B, so I think it's still, it's a very good deck, like, honestly. Okay, one more cycle, and oops, there it is. GG. There you go. Very nice, very nice. He got kind of salty. I think he abandoned the game. Nice. Yeah, keeping this hand. Just play this tapped. Next turn, probably playing the Thunder Trap. Playing against a Johnny. Mr. Ragavan. Okay, so hopefully Mr. Ragavan gets blocked by the Thunder Trap. But it's not a catastrophe if I get hit once. I also have the Abattoir for next turn, so that's good. Nice pet. Although this one is really cool too. Funny. Oh my god, what the heck? That's like the It Clown. That's hilarious. I love this pet even more now. Cool. Yeah. Easy trade. 2 for 1, man. You ever seen that before? Yeah, I think I'll just play another one. Ooh, Altar. Yeah, let's get one piece of the combo here. Maelstrom is okay, but we already have like a ton, so Bowmasters is very likely. This deck, you know, doesn't have instant removal because of the constraints, so we have to be a little bit careful with that. But you can play around it. Okay, that's actually, I think, good news for me. Okay, so I think here I will make sure I don't miss. Plus I wanna get, okay, we have the combo. That's awesome. These colors don't usually have artifact removal. They do have Thoughtseize, so I think I should protect this at the top of my library. So yeah, let's do this. This and this. No. Yeah, so let's do this. Let's protect this at the top. Let's play the altar. Play this tapped. And I don't know. I think we have the win. Like, I don't know what he can do. We also have like, yeah. That's why you play like this. Protect yourself against Thoughtseize. Yeah. Nice Thoughtseize. And yeah, like, I don't think they can do anything. So, G freaking G. We don't have that many. We could potentially break, but it is honestly, it is rare. Like, I don't think we'll break. Plus, we can even like play an archaeologist if we somehow break. So, I think he's done. He is done here. Cool. Let's start the combo. I mean, it's one of the times we could potentially break, but again, this deck is constructed in a way that it's like almost impossible, to be honest. I think already the chances are now 0. Because we... Thanks, man. Okay. Oof, that was hard. But GG. So I thought this deck was awesome, really competitive. It was even better than I expected, honestly. Yeah, the fact that it's just a 2-card combo like Show and Tell really makes it. I think it's really a meta contender. Like, I think from the decks I've played in this channel, this is probably the most powerful together with maybe Dredge. So very powerful deck. Really consistent. You have this kind of plan B also to kill opponents with just damage. You have a lot of kind of removal, you have interaction. It's just honestly very well put together. And I think probably the main weakness of this deck is the mana base, because you do play a lot of like double-faced lands, and then you take a lot of damage, and these lands only tap for one kind of mana, which can be awkward with your double blue or double red spell. So it's kind of unfortunate that you have to play this kind of weird mana base, and I think this is by far the weakness, the big weakness of the deck. But I've thought that since I never feel like I have too little evidence, like I think I always have more than enough, I may try playing less modal cards and more lands and see if we can get still the combo very comfortably. So we'll see. There's also the kind of problem of clicking, which at the beginning was very annoying. Then I really caught my stride and realized how to do it very quickly, which essentially just keep the mouse at the bottom right screen, so you just do it very quickly. And I haven't timed out since the first match, so I think this shouldn't be a problem, but you have to understand that it takes a lot of time and it is quite annoying. I think as the deck gets more popular, probably people will start conceding as soon as you assemble the combo, because nobody wants to waste their time of 5 minutes for a guaranteed combo kill. But at the moment it is a bit annoying, the fact that you have to click so much. So overall, I'd give the deck probably a 9.5 out of 10. I thought it was like really good. Definitely a meta deck, definitely competitive if you wanna climb the ranks. It's not obviously invincible. I think matches against, for example, other combo decks are usually the hardest, show and tell, and control can also be a bit hard if they counter all your stuff. But otherwise, I think Boros is an excellent matchup with your Furies and all the removal. It's a really you're a combo deck, and all the matches I think are like really solid. So yeah, very good deck, really recommend it. Hope you enjoyed the matches, and see you on the next video.